Hello my YouTube fans. Today we're going to be making toddler pants. What you're going to be needing is, of course, your yarn. I have two different sets of yarns that I'm going to be using just because I don't have enough with one set. So they're both sweet rolls. I'm sorry I can't tell you what the name of the colors are. I got these a while ago, but I got a blue and a greenish color. And of course, you're going to need a D hook, 3.25 millimeter, a yarn needle, a measuring tape, and a pair of scissors. So I'm going to go ahead and set some of this stuff to the side because I don't need it right now. Now, I went ahead and I measured my son's pants. He's 2 years old. I got 19 inches for the leg, and the waist was 8 inches wide. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna put out my measuring tape here, and it was 8 inches wide just laying. So to go around, you're gonna need another 8 inches, and if we add that, that's gonna be 16. So 16 inches all the way around. So I'm going to chain 16 inches all the way around. So I'm just gonna leave this laying out so I have a guide. So I'm gonna start off with my slip knot here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and chain until I get to 16 inches. Okay, so now that I've got, I've chained all the way to 16, you're going to join together. You're going to join together and you're going to slip stitch. But you want to be careful when you do this, because when you do this, I'm going to zoom out just a little. When you do this, you could twist it. So you want to make sure not to twist when you do the slip stitch. You're just going to slip stitch to the beginning chain to join it together. There you go. Okay, so now that I've done my 1/2 double crochet in each chain, I've slip stitched to join, and I've also used a stitch marker to mark where I join. Now we're not going to be doing any more slip stitching. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do an increase. No, we're not going to chain or anything like that. We're going to do, we're going to 1/2 double crochet in the next 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to put 2 1/2 double crochets in the very next stitch. So 1 and 2. And now we're going to 1/2 double crochet in the next 20. Then we're going to put 2 1/2 double crochets in the stitch after that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then we're going to put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. And now we're going to repeat that to the end. So half double crochet in the next 20, then 2 half double crochets in the stitch after that. Okay, so I went ahead and I did round, I think this would be round 2. Now the way this works is I had 86 stitches. So I half double crocheted in 6, then did 2, and then half double crochet in 20, and then put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch after that until I got to the end, and then I just half double crocheted in whatever was left. Now you need to count your stitches depending on what size your toddler is. You need to count your stitches, and once you have your count, you want to evenly try to increase 4. So you want to count your stitches, find out how many you have, then divide it by 4, and that's the number you need to use. If you don't get a even number, then you do what I did. You just take some off, half double crochet in some in the front, then do 2, and then do like I did, do the 20 or whatever number, and then increase by 2, and then just single crochet in what's left over. So well, after we've done that, you're gonna go ahead and from rounds maybe 1 to, I'm not really sure, so maybe like 1 to 20, this is depending on how tall your toddler is. You just want to half double crochet all the way around until you get the bottom of the child covered, the butt rather of the child. That would be the butt of the pants that needs to actually cover the butt. And you want to take into account for diapers or pull-ups or whatever the child is wearing. There has to be enough space for the pants to fit over. You don't want the pants to be too tight. So from like round, I think this is going to be round 3, from round 3 all the way up to maybe 20, or it could be less if you're using a bigger hook. If you're not using the small hook and using the bigger hook, you're gonna come to the length that you needed before how many rows. So you want to measure maybe a pair of the Toddler's Pants, and then make that length the same here. And then when we're done with that, I will come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished the behind part of the pants, and it came to, I measured my son's behind from his waist to the bottom of his behind, and it came out to about 7 inches. And then what I did was I counted my stitches. Once I got to my measurement, I counted my stitches, and I have 90 stitches. So you just want to divide that by 2, which is 45. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to count out. I'm going to half double crochet all the way around to 45 stitches. So okay, so this is my 45th stitch. Now I'm going to leave my hook right there, and I'm going to count out 45 more stitches. So okay, so here is the other 45th stitch. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a stitch marker if I can find one, which it seems I can't. I just don't have one. Okay, so I just need to, okay, so for right now I'm just gonna use, if this will even fit. Okay, I just need something to mark it. Okay, so that's fine. Just for right now. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to yarn over, go through, and yarn over first. We're doing half double crochets. Go through, and then you want to come over and put your hook, and then I can take that out. Okay, where you counted your other 45, or where you're in the middle, you counted out your stitches. So now you just want to take it, go through both, and do a half double crochet. So right here is where we've made our 2 legs. So now what you're going to do is now you're going to have to measure the leg, the child's or the toddler's leg, and then you're going to have to do the length of the leg, but you're just doing your half double crochet. So here, and I'm going to just go right here, right in the next space, and I'm going to half double crochet, and I'm just going to half double crochet all the way around until I get to the length, which I actually wrote down in my little booklet here. Okay, so for my legs, it was 19 inches I measured before. So 19 inches for my legs. So I will do 19 inches on these legs. And once I get to my 19 inches, I'm going to stop and I will join my yarn over here. And I will go another 19 inches. Then when we come back, I'll show you how to make the top part of the pants. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my legs, and then I will meet you back. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished one leg here. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to attach your yarn to the other side. Okay, so we're going to start right in here. You're just going to yarn over like you would if you were doing a half double crochet. Go in and catch your yarn and just do a half double crochet there. So I've just attached my yarn, and then I'm simply going to just go around crocheting, half double crocheting over the tail, and then when you get back to here, you won't slip stitch, you'll just keep going. So I'm at the end, and like I said, you're not going to slip stitch. You're just going to come around, and right here at the top of the first half double crochet you did, you're just going to do a half double crochet. And then you're going to continue, and you're going to continue to keep going around. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this up off camera, and then I'll meet you back at the end and I will show you what to do next. So I went ahead and I finished up both of my legs here. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're just going to clean up here. So you just want to started with my slip knot here, and I'm just going to add it, doesn't matter where, just add it and join my yarn. I'm just going to add my yarn there, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to slip stitch around. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, and I am just going to slip stitch all the way around. Okay, and so now that I finished that, I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off. we're going to secure it by making a knot. And then we're going to take our yarn needle that we have here. Just gonna simply put in there. We're just gonna go in the inside of the pants, and we're just gonna sew this in to hide it. Right, there we go. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Just gonna take it, just gonna put it through, pull it, all right, there we go. And then we're just gonna we're gonna cut off the ends. And then we are all finished with our pants. And I really hope, let me just zoom out. Okay, so I really hope that you have enjoyed the tutorial on the toddler pants. And as always, I am Pink Olay saying happy crochet.